It's Louise Schofield, and I'm now joined with Paddy and Benji from Lockin, who blew the roof off the stage of this feeling yesterday, pretty much. Did you enjoy that yesterday?
Yeah, absolutely buzzing off it, still buzzing.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, like, it must feel so good to be back on the stage playing after the year that we've just had.
I mean, we say back on stage, we've never really, it's our first festival.
Yeah.
So
No, is it?
Yeah.
And you're playing another show tonight, right?
Tomorrow night, we're up in Manchester, supporting Garden Party.
Oh, look at that. So it's all just snowballing for you now, isn't it? It's good. But I had a look at one of your playlists, and it was interesting. It was like, I think it was your lockdown playlist.
Right.
You had the Snuts on there.
Yeah,
you had a few variety, but you also had the Goofy Goober song from SpongeBob. Who was
Sam,
responsible for that?
Yeah.
See, Sam's got, he's a weirdo.
Yeah.
So how it ran was we did 5 songs each, right?
Yeah.
And we all picked, me and you all picked songs we're into at the minute.
Yeah.
I think Angus put SpongeBob SquarePants on 5 times, and as you say, Sam put that on, so it's just carnage.
See, it's a tune, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta have all the diversity.
On there as well. I mean, like, just sort of before the summer, wasn't it? So,
yeah, we need to update that actually.
I
don't think I want to update it.
No, it's like a test of time, isn't it? It's like, this is how you were feeling. It's like, it's an interesting
vibe. You don't know Lockin, we like SpongeBob
SquarePants. He's a geezer. He's
hard to
say. But you released your debut EP as well, which is very Boys Kiss Boys. I mean, it's such a tune as well. There's some monstrous riffs on there as well. Know the Score. I mean, that's got a huge riff. That is so good. Is that fun to play live?
Proper shredded out on that.
Yeah.
Do you know what? That is my favourite song to play live.
Yeah, same. To be fair,
it comes really early on in our set, and it's very different to what we usually do as well. And it's got a nice 80s vibe on it and all.
Yes.
And we do that little stoppy. We do that little thing where it stops, and everyone thinks you're done with a song, and they're like, "Nah, mate, not done yet."
Wait a minute, we're coming. But it's nice because you've kind of shown all sides of you as well. Because the Notebook EP you did as well with a couple of tracks. I mean, it was so nice to hear them stripped back, and those very stripped back to what we're used to from you guys as well. Was that quite a nice thing to release, and it's a bit more personable as well?
Do you know what? Even though it's going on a sort of a mainstream Spotify, it still felt really intimate.
Yeah.
You know, and it was a nice sort of thing to release compared to sort of we did Teenager and Rosy Cheeks.
Yes,
and obviously Get Over It, which did really well.
Yeah.
We had a little break, and they're quite emotional songs, you know.
Yeah.
I think it's something we knew we had in the locker, and something that we personally wanted to release as a band, but it was just finding the right spot, and especially after Get Over It, it was like, it sort of felt right, the right time to release the 2 songs that we had, and it was, I love them 2 songs.
Yeah, it's nice to hear different arrangements as well, isn't it? Sometimes and playing around with that as well. It's like quite cool, isn't it? But Get Over It. I mean, that went on Soccer AM as well, didn't it? Which is good. Is that how it helped it kind of boom? Was that good?
I reckon so. Yeah. You know, it's quite weird. Like I get up every sort of Saturday and watch Soccer AM.
Yeah.
So you're sat there and your mum and dad are there.
Yeah.
And all that sort of,
That's
and
me.
they're watching Soccer AM.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, no, it was weird. It was weird, but like it was class, wasn't it? Absolutely class.
I think Antonio scored a banger that weekend, didn't he?
Yeah. Oh no, it was Halla. It was Halla. I think he scored over a kick.
Look at that. It's all because of you guys. So you can take credit for that. But you did a session with West Ham as well, didn't you, recently? Which is awesome. Is that your team?
Yeah, it's all our team. So we were buzzing off the back of that. That was the kit launch for West Ham. So when we did that, we was all over the moon, weren't we? Especially as all our clubs. I mean, well, it's not quite Sam's, but
that's all right.
We just say he's a West Ham fan, you know.
He
ain't got a choice.
You have to. That's so cool.
Do you know what? It was an amazing opportunity. Do you know, like your boyhood club, and they turn around and say, "Right, do you want to do this?" You're like,
yes.
And especially it's our club. It's also like our families and all our friends' club as well. So we had to keep it on a hush.
Yeah.
So we hadn't told anyone about it, and then they see it, and everyone was blown away by it, weren't they?
Do you know what even made it more special, I think, was the kit like itself. And when you're young and sort of like the kit is everything to you. Do you know what I mean? I used to get it every season. It's part of it. And how they process it and get it out there was just such
it's class. It's good.
Yeah, because you're behind the scenes with it now. That's so cool. And I suppose like when you're a kid, you never really think one day I'm going to be playing a session for their new Umbra kit. Like that's pretty sick. Like that's so good.
It's nice kit and all.
I saw the video.
I think that's sort of the reason behind it as well. It's sort of got that 90s feel.
Yeah.
When bands were coming from, like, you had your Oases, you know, you had bands at that time, and I think they were trying to replicate that sort of 90s feel, the kit with a band, and sort of it all came together quite nicely. And obviously us being West Ham, it was like
spot on. It's just spot on. Well, your vibe of everything, it went so well. Like, do you work with a specific producer as well? Because the production on your tracks are massive. Like, it sounds so good.
A guy called Curtis.
Yeah, Curtis.
He's an absolute magician.
Shout out.
Do you know what I love about Curtis so much is the fact that he gets stuck in. He doesn't just sort of go, but what do you want to do?
Yeah,
he's not afraid to say like, no, that sounds rubbish. Yeah, that sounds good. He gets involved and the thing is we're friends with him now as well, so it's like got that relationship where we feel comfortable around.
It's important.
That's comfortability. It's like it's being able to know that you can come to him and say, oh, can we do this? And he'll go,
yes, why not? Let's give it a whirl.
That's good. Yeah, but that's at the Premises Studios, isn't it, Curtis?
Amazing. Shout out, Curtis.
Shout out
Adam.
Adam.
And Adam as well. So that's it. But it's good that you find a producer that gets you, because it's so important when you're making music. And if you want to experiment a little bit, you kind of need that input as well to say, well, we're going to try this. What do you think and stuff?
Exactly.
To kind of play around and stuff.
100%.
So what's coming up next? What can we expect from you
So
guys?
we've got a London show, 6th of November at the O'Meara.
Yes.
That's the big boy.
Oh yes, great venue as well. The
Tickets are low, so make sure you
quick,
get little shameless plug there.
Yeah, you got to do. The camera's rolling. You do you.
And then hopefully get some new tunes out by the end of the year. We got lots in the locker, so it's just a matter of
music, sort of if and when, like right time.
It's all on the way.
But it's all about the gigs now. We can do them, you know.
That's it. Smash it out. I mean, the atmosphere in there last night was sick. So any of the gigs, I'm sure, are going to replicate that. So it's going to be so good. Absolutely. Well, guys, thank you so much for chatting to me.
Really appreciate it.
Really enjoyed the set, and have a great weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you. Cheers.